Hey yo, what's going on, guys? It's Alex with Fly Nights of Freedom, and welcome back on another video. And I think that video is going to be our 40th. So we keep moving forward. And we have prepared, well, I have prepared a little bit of a news about XRP and SWIFT. And let's just jump straight away into our main screen. So this is our guy opening the doors for us towards the success. This is a big journey and it isn't an easy one. So I want to say big thank you for everyone who has stayed with us with this community, and feel free to join our Discord server and be more engaged, right? So you might want to attend some of the meetings, you might want to attend some of the conversations and anything else, to be honest. So, as you can see, I've prepared a little bit the news about the XRP price may be on the verge of a surge as Swift trials Ripple integration, right? So, we're going to talk about it. And for now, I just want to say I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far. It's Tuesday, the market is still open, and we had a little bit of a bearish move, but then most of the stocks right now they are going back up again, but that doesn't mean that I'm saying like we're going to be bearish or bullish. I'm monitoring every single time and every single day the stock market and just searching about news, right? So without further information, let's talk about the XRP, right? So Swift, the backbone of global payments, has begun testing Ripple's XRP ledger as it prepares to move to the ISO 20022 standard in 2025. That might sound technical, but for XRP holders, it is very important. Now, why is it important? Let's go and answer this question. If the tests go well, XRP could become a bridge asset that moves money across borders faster and cheaper than anything the banking system uses today. Right. So, okay, Alex, this sounds really exciting, really good and stuff. But what do you mean? So, right now, international payments through SWIFT can take up to 5 days and cost $26 to $50 per transfer. Now, XRP to USD can do the same in under 4 seconds. This is massive, and this is why it is exciting, right? And this is me answering the question. So, for less than a fraction of a cent, if banks start using it at scale, demand for XRP could skyrocket, and so could XRP's price. XRP currently is at 218.1, and we've seen a little bit of a retest at 273. I've mentioned it on a few videos before that I'm still waiting the 273 to be tested. When I said it, it was at this moment right here, right? Just you can say it was my gut. You can say it was my technical analysis. You can say a lot of things, right? Doesn't matter. We hit the 273. We even went below 273 at 269. It was the lowest, right? And that was Monday, yesterday. And today we are forming a bullish candle. So, Ripple builds a case for real utility, and Ripple is not waiting for Swift to make up its mind. The company is already building momentum with partnerships like the one with SBI in Japan. I was about to say China because I had in my mind the tariffs that is going on another video that I want to prepare. So with SBI in Japan, that deal introduced a Ripple stablecoin RLUSD to make converting between cash and crypto faster and smoother. Each time XRP is used as the bridge in these transactions, it adds to the token's utility. Now, what is utility, right? Utility is what ultimately drives value. the more institutions that use XRP in daily operations, the more consistent demand there will be for the token. I think so far it makes absolutely sense why it could be important for the XRP holders, what is utility, and why is it so exciting, right? So we answer all these questions so far, and that is a very important different story from pure speculation, right? There is a lot of noise out there, there is a lot of speculation out there, there is a lot of video that they can mislead and stuff. I'm just reading the news, and because we might say something today right now, and in the next few minutes the whole story can change, right? That's how important it is to keep yourselves updated and with a lot of information from valid resources, right? So you don't want to invest into speculation. So you want to invest somewhere that you actually know what is it, what is doing, and like what's the value, right? So I'm going to finish this sentence, guys, and I'm going to come back about the speculation, and I'll give you an example. It is why many analysts argue XRP's price has room to run once adoption kicks in. Nobody can predict, right? We can say, I've said myself, the target, my target is $4, $5, and then I don't know if it's going to hit $10, right? You might want me to turn around and say, yeah, it will reach to $10 just because we want to feel excited or amazing or anything like that. But I'm not doing that. There is no chance I'm going to do that. Misleading and false information is not my type, guys. So I appreciate everyone who has stayed so far with me, and keep watching the videos. And I'm honestly going to do my best. And there's so many goals with each channel. There's so many goals that and we can do it together. So now about speculation, right? Let's say, for example, you want to go to you want to do the job of your dreams, right? You want to do something that you really love, right? You are going to do everything in your power and put the hard work out there, right? So let's talk a little bit about sports. Someone wants to become a football player or a baseball player or a basketball player or anything, right? Or a cheerleader or anything. You're going to spend your time putting the effort, putting the hard work, right? You're not going to be like someone spoke to you for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour and said to you, presented everything perfectly in a nice paradise world, right? That is a speculation. But your hard work, imagine it as being spending time reading, finding information, finding reasonable and valuable resource, right? This signifies your hard work in the world of investment. In sports, is going to be your hard work, putting the extra hour into like practice or training or anything like that, right? So you don't want to listen to someone that is going to present to you something that is so amazing without having evidence to back up their words. So, and this is what I'm trying to do. I want to back my words every single time, right? So I've got a really low capital. I can't invest in everything I want, right? So for now, I have to invest in 1 to 3 maybe stocks or crypto. Now about crypto, I've got a little bit of XRP. I've got my BBAI. I want to get back into Nvidia and everything, right? The more I move my capital into like growing it large, growing it, then I can invest back into more stocks. Like I can invest into Tesla, AMD, Apple, maybe Google, Meta, stuff like that, right? So that's my strategy: invest into one, two, and then expand. You will find your own strategy. I'm not telling you what to do. It's your journey. You have to figure out some answers. I'm just here to present you some facts. So the real opportunity is liquidity. The real opportunity is in liquidity, and analysts estimate that if just 1% of SWIFT's $150 trillion in annual transactions moved through XRP, it could generate $1.5 trillion in demand for the asset. This is big. This is big, right? It's common sense what we're reading. So even a sliver of Swift's market could be enough to push XRP to levels traders have only speculated about so far. I've attended many conversations that we were saying about $10, $100, $50, $70, and lots of people were negative about, oh, you can't reach to $100 and all that. Nobody knows, guys, and only the people with real power know what is going to be, right? So banks, they definitely know, they can see the potential and stuff. I can't know if it goes to $100 or $5. I can't. So I'm only monitoring it every single day. I'm monitoring, doing my technical analysis and everything like that. So by this, I think this is huge. This is really good. And that possibility is what has XRP investors watching this test so closely. A working integration with SWIFT could transform XRP from a volatile altcoin into a critical part of global finance. And if that happens, today's price levels may look like a bargain in hindsight, right? So we've seen it is going further now up by a 1 cent. Because we might see lines like this big or this big, but it doesn't really matter if we don't have the price, right? So if I come back to you guys with no price and say, oh, dude, this is really good, this is moving huge, you only see a line and you're going to believe it. But if I present you like, oh, it's going by 1 cent, because I want to be truthful, I want to be honest, and I want to have transparency, and I'm always going to give numbers. I'm not going to present just lines. Like you could see this line and be really excited and go and invest, and look at that, boom, straight down, right? And this is only like almost $1 difference, right? So you always want to, whoever makes you really excited, see if they are backing up their words, see if they're having facts to present to you, right? So about that, I'm going to return back on this. So where were we? Yes, we read that. So competitors try to keep up. Of course, XRP is not the only blockchain vying for this role. Swift is also testing Hedera, Hashgraph, and could consider others. Now, Hedera, we've talked about it, has potential. I don't know a lot, but I'm willing to search and keep searching until I provide you something. So these platforms may offer higher throughput or different designs, but Ripple has something its rivals do not: years of partnerships with banks and regulators, and a proven track record of actually moving money. So I'm not only here to say that this is me actually doing a research about learning what XRP is doing, and this is me spreading the information out there. So this is how I'm searching, guys. I'm searching, I'm writing it down, and I'm just presenting it. And then I learn, you learn, everyone is winning, right? Everyone wins, actually. Not everyone is winning, everyone wins. So that first mover advantage matters. It gives XRP a head start in being the token that institutions already trust. Trust is a big, valuable asset out there, honestly. Into the investment world, trust is really, like, it's just a simple word, but it's so big. So competitors will have to prove not only that their systems work, but also that they can navigate compliance in a way Ripple already has. Now, the key takeaway. The real takeaway is that XRP is no longer just playing defense around support levels. The SWIFT trials point to a future where XRP demand is tied directly to global financial flows. If adoption takes hold, the upside for price is significant. That is why many traders see today's consolidation, and I've said it many times that we are consolidating in here, in here, in here. We're still, the whole area here is consolidating. So you will see that I've taken like the highest point to a little bit of the lower point and draw a line, and then on our support level I draw a line which starts from here, the retests, the other retests, right? So I'm just waiting here. What is going to happen? Is it going to go like, is it going to go like this and then explode, or is it going to explode sooner? So that is why many traders see today's consolidation as the calm before a major move. If the SWIFT story develops in Ripple's favor, XRP could shift from testing support near 285 to chasing much higher targets. The tests may be technical, but the market impact could be explosive. And at the time that I was writing the whole information, XRP was sitting at $280. Now it's 282, and we're about to test the 286 as a resistance. And if we break above, then we can start going towards the next resistances, which is 294, $3.02, 316, and higher and higher and higher. Now, we're going to monitor it every single day. Oops, I didn't think that my pen was still working there. Okay, and this is the news about the XRP. Now, if you guys want to subscribe to help me expand this channel and this community so more people can find valuable information and to be benefited by it, hit the subscription button down below, hit the bell notification as well so you can receive when I'm uploading videos or when I'm going live. And if you want to support me with the second way, totally for free both ways, and hit the like button down below. And what that means and what it does, when we hit on a video, I'm going to talk on a video, not every video. I'm going to talk about on a video. If we hit 100 likes, then YouTube is suggesting our videos out there into a much wider audience. That means more people can come and enjoy what I'm doing. Maybe phone in, like call in. You might want to express your opinions. You might want to express your experiences. Anything. Feel free to do that. I'm really building something as a community, as a family, on Discord server as well. So feel free to communicate with me and join our Discord server. And the more people are coming, the more our experiences will be much wider, and we can really, really be benefited by each other. So by doing this, you support me with two ways, totally for free. And the Discord server is absolutely for free for a limited time. I've said it before, until we hit some goals, and then we can go to phase 2 and phase 3, which I'm really, really excited to see when is that gonna happen. And right, so for now, this is the video about XRP and SWIFT, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Now, if you missed our last podcast, which was about motivation, discipline, commitment, and I've got it out there. It's 4 hours. On the description, I'm explaining on which minutes you can find the conversation, because you might don't want to spend 4 hours. You might don't have that luxury of spending 4 hours. So you can just click in specific minutes and hear the conversation. What is it about motivation? We also, Stacy had brought her son to talk about baseball, and I think and I hope actually he was benefited by it, because every athlete might uh, have their thoughts about, you might face as an athlete, you might face something that happened on the court, or anything on the pitch or whatever, and you might don't have that information missing from you, right? And I've learned a lot from her son. I've learned a lot from Stacy, from Sub, from MSK, from everybody who's attended the podcast. And this is all about it, right? So anything you want, we can discuss it. We're here to improve ourselves and grow together. So if you learn something from us, perfect. If I've learned something from you, amazing. Do you know what I mean? So feel free, guys. Until then, if you have missed the video, it's going to be up here, and over here is going to be our playlist that you can actually have access into many videos that I've uploaded over there. And over here, you're going to see the logo of this channel, the Finite to Freedom, and you can drag your mouse, read a little bit about me and what is it about that I'm doing here, what I'm building, and if you want to subscribe, please feel free. Until then, I'll see you on the next video that is coming really soon. Take care, guys, and have a good night. Bye bye.